Right then, folks, welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League. As you can see, we are 6th in the table at the moment. I'll show you the table in a second. You was last with us for then the Newport and Watford games. Since then, we have beaten Accrington 1-0 away. We lost 2-0 away at Scunthorpe, but that doesn't paint the picture of the game. Sounds like a really bad defeat. And actually, in all, it wasn't. We were the better team, better pass rate, much better in possession. And we actually had more shots. Well, we had the same amount of shots on target as what they had on goal altogether. Just very, very wasteful. We should have got something out of that game. We then were at home against Wrexham and we won 2-1. Obviously, we've come back quite soon, really, because I wanted to get the first game of the trophy, the Johns Trophy, out the way, and obviously up against Bradford as well. So we'll jump into the games in a second, but that leaves us, if we look at League 2, we are 6th, but we're joint second, so we're only 1 point off of the top. We're playing very well at the moment, so we're hoping that this season, I was aiming for a kind of mid-table finish. I don't think we should be anywhere near the relegation zone, but if we can sneak into the playoffs this year, I would be very, very, very happy. Right then, guys, happy Friday. Without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are then at the game away against Stevenage. Now what we are doing today, as you can see, is we've got a fully rotated squad for the Cups. So we've got Felipe in goal, Cranston, Tricker, Trizard and Cox at the back, Solanke and Burnett in midfield with Wilson, Ball and Coley just behind Charlie Ball. Right then, guys, let's hope that we can get our St Johnston's Paint Trophy, isn't it, underway. And a good result to start off with. We've not been handed the easiest of groups. It could have been better, but we'll play with the cards that we're dealt. So, we will say Stevenage have lost 3 of their last 5. Let's pile on the misery today. And here we are then. Starting with a throw-in on that left-hand side. Cranston to Burnett. Burnett back to Solanke. Back to Burnett. Goes for an audacious attempt out to Coley. Coley cuts inside and that's a penalty. Charlie Ball's going to step up. Just begins his run up now and bang, that's 1-0 to the Moors. Early doors, 3 minutes in. It's a good start for us, folks. That is a good start for us. So we'll skip the penalty. We don't need to see penalties twice in a row. They're not the most enthralling goals. Ball then. Whips in a free kick. Poor. Oh, get it, Cranston. Come on. Whips in the ball. No. Back out to Cranston. Cranston passes inside to Burnett. Back to Solanke. Solanke out for Wilson. What a strike. Adam Wilson, youngster who we brought in the summer, just to really give us options on that left-hand side where Cox is normally playing or McGee. And look at this for a strike. The ball comes back out. Oh, just over. And one time. Bang. Keeper absolutely no chance, and that is sensational. Absolutely sensational stuff. So the clock's ticking away. Not a lot happening now. All happened inside the first 10 minutes, didn't it? Ball comes over the top. Easy for Smith, and that was a very, very wet goal to give away. Nah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Ball just straight over the top there. He's not being picked up very well. Breaks away from his man. Slots it home. Felipe really should be doing better there at his near post as well. We don't want to see the offside. It's not offside. Wow, what an easy goal to give up after we was performing so well. Mitch Hancock is the man who plays it out then. Former player of ours, of course. Solanke gets the challenge in. Coley, the youngster on this right-hand side, can't get past his man, unfortunately. Dreyer then clears it out. Burnett collects the ball, though. Oh, lovely ball over the top. Not quite where it needed to be. And what has happened there? What has happened there? Look at this. Burnett plays the ball to Solanke. Solanke tries to find Charlie Ball. It's not really very good. Plays it to Hancock's. Must still be wearing a Solihull Moore shirt because that was an awful pass back and the keeper was all out of position. My, if you're Stevenage's manager there, you are going to be absolutely screwing in the dressing room at half time. Bloody hell. You see it all, don't you, folks? Cranston then, to Wilson. Wilson comes forward. He doesn't. Oh, Coley to Charlie Ball. What was that? Ball 1-on-1 there. That was a really poor effort. And he still hasn't seemed to recover from that little dip in form that he had last season. Just seems to have completely demolished his confidence altogether. Obviously, this season as well, we did bring in Will Russ, so maybe that's affected him too. I don't know. We'll tell the lads to keep it going though. I mean, we're playing well here. We're not playing sensationally well, but we're much the better side. Here we go then. Cox with a throw-in. Really poor. Only finds Liam Trotter, who comes forward. He's got a lot of people in front of him and not too much support. Cranston intercepts. Solanke. Cranston again. Poor pass over the top for Charlie Ball. We really got to stop lumping it. All of our... Oh, what's he done? And their keeper... I don't know whether we paid him off pre-game, but their keeper has had an absolute nightmare. From what shouldn't have even been an opportunity, because he should really just pick it up here. Look, Cranston's pass is really poor. Just wait for it to come down. Oh, what's he done there? My word. Got their own version of Calamity. Got Calamity James in goal today. Carter then on his right hand side gets past his man. Inside to Dreyer. Dreyer across towards the back post, and that was a brilliantly taken effort. Hits the post. Felipe couldn't quite get there, and the rebound comes back to him. We're just going to call him Javaro because I am not pronouncing that surname. As in, I can't. So... Nepomuceno, maybe? I don't know. If you do know, let me know in the comments down below how to pronounce that. Cranston then. Corner in. Dreyer gets it clear. Ball's going to get it to Burnett. Back to Ball. Out wide to Cranston. Get a good delivery in. He does. Charlie Ball's there on the head and restores the 2-goal lead. A 3-goal lead, sorry. I thought that they'd pulled back to 4-2. Very nicely worked goal there. We are playing some really nice football at times, and bearing in mind that this is completely our second string at the minute. And when you look at some of the players who were there who were playing for us last season, that's a little bit shocking, but it is what it is. But they're playing very, very well. They're a dominant performance at the moment. Clock ticking down. Burnett's picked up a little bit of a knock, but I don't want to bring him off because we've got an important away game coming up, and we would like our first team to be fully fit. Launched up front then for Charlie Ball. Takes it down really well. Tries to go past his man. Does squeeze past him somehow. Awful attempt at the end of it. Goes all the way across goal. But the run itself was actually really quite pleasing. Obviously, we've only got to finish in the top 2 in this group to go through, which is what we want to do. We'd love to pick up a bit of silverware and stay in League 2 this season. I think that if we do go up, it's probably a season too early. Cox then. To Solanke. Solanke to Wilson. Wilson for Cranston. Wilson's going to get back onto it and just can't tap it away. Unfortunate there. Tricker then with the free kick. Plays it short to Wilson. Back inside to Solanke. Burn it over the top for Wilson, and that's a good save. Where was that? Where was that throughout the rest of the game from their keeper? Oh, and again he rushes out, punches it. Ball to Trizard. Back to Ball. Inside. Oh, I thought Solanke was going to smash that then. Burn it. Back to Solanke. Solanke to Trizard then. And the highlight just absolutely goes nowhere. So we obviously didn't do that much. But as you can see, dominant performance from the Moors. Charlie Ball to Wilson. Wilson, I thought Wilson was going to lay it off. It didn't. It took too much time. Oh, he's won the ball back though. showing grit and determination there. They finally get it clear. Cox on the right-hand side, then inside to Burnett. Forward for Coley. Coley, can he get the cross in? No, plays it back to Cox, to Burnett, to Cox. Coley picks it up. Cox again. What is going on here? Coley, get a good ball in. And there it is, Adam Wilson on the head. Finally, the ball come into where it needed to come into. We played around there a lot. I don't know what was going on. Oh, pardon me, I do apologise, folks. And Wilson then does get it there at the back post, and that is 6-2 now. A great opening performance from the Moors in the trophy. So hopefully that is the look of things to come. As you can see, an XG of 3.38, we absolutely ruined them. And we will say then, boys, I'm very pleased with that result and your performance. Give everybody a bit of motivation going into the game that we've got coming up. Oh, well, let's see how we can get on then against the match at Bradford. We will be back momentarily, guys. Right then, folks, so here we are at home against Bradford. Now, we are going with what I still consider to be our strongest 11 at present. So we have got Boot in goal, Cover, Piggott, Shehab and Hughes at the back, Osborne and Cold in midfield, McGee, Sparrow, Cox and Russ up front. Let's get straight into it and hope that we can have another good performance then. Bradford, worth bearing in mind that before yesterday, because we were playing on the Sunday, before the Saturday, they were the team top of the league. So, pump the fists, go out there and give the fans a performance. It's done absolutely nothing. I enjoy these matches. Yes, McGee can perform admirably, we hope. So we are televised today, and as you can see, here we are. There's the lineup for ourselves. It's going to come over now to show us Bradford's lineup, and they line up in a 5-3-2. Very interesting performance. Interesting formation. Be interesting to see how that comes on. So you can see the table there. We're going to now top of the pile, and it's all very, very close. Kick off then, and not much happening, guys. Are you ready for the weekend? I hope you're going to have a good weekend. This weekend, myself, is going to be spent just watching football, boxing and chilling out. It's what we need. It's what the doctor ordered. Boot then plays it back to Piggott, and Piggott, oh my word. What on earth was that from Jordan Piggott? I don't think... Well... We saw calamities in the last game, and obviously they went in our favour. But that, when you're playing at home in the first 15 minutes, that's pathetic. Cox then standing over the free kick, goes for goal, and just wide. Cox, not a bad effort at all. We are going to demand more out of it. Not even a case of praising them here or giving them a bit of encouragement. We need to demand more. With a better side, Bradford have only just had a shot on goal, and we're getting nothing out of this again. Hughes to Sparrow then. Sparrow does go past his man, gets it in. Will Russ is there, and it's just over the bar. Unfortunate. Come on, boys. Again, piling forwards, piling the pressure on, but getting nothing out of it. Cross-whipped in, doesn't get anything. Shehab with a nice interception. Wood does pick it back up though. Cook to O'Connor. O'Connor launches it long. Is Cook going to get there first? He does indeed. Oh, just beats his man and slots it just wide at the right-hand post there. That could have been dreadful for us. And don't get me wrong, losing to teams like this, it's not terrible. You know, we are touted as that team to go down. We've got to remember that throughout all the games that we play. But when you're so dominant in possession and actually chances, to have one shot on target from 7 is piss bloody poor. Right then, so into the second half we go. Can we turn this around now? Try and give them a little bit of encouragement, because we're playing decent. Richard Everton's then. Plays it long. Shearer intercepts. Cox plays the ball forward to nobody. What a poor pass that is. Everton again out. Gets Osborne though. Cover plays it to Russ to McGee. What is going on? The ball pinging all around the midfield. Goes out wide to Cox. Cox is there. Hits the bar. Oh, come on. Throwing on the left-hand side. Cover to Sparrow. Sparrow to Osborne. Osborne's in a great position. Passes it back to Cover. Gets it in. Russ can't get the header. Cole then has got Hughes out wide. Back to Cole. Sparrow again. McGee. Sparrow. Come on. Just pinging the ball all around their area, but not actually making any inroads whatsoever. Poor. Absolutely poor. Cover out wide. In acres of space. Finds Cox, who heads wide. We're putting the pressure on. We are by far the better team in this game. Really annoying, lads. We've been playing well like this. It is really annoying when nothing's coming together. I mean, you can't even say that we're having a mare. It's all we're going to change for now. Come into it. Shout. A little bit more of encouragement. I mean, we've gone very attacking now. Probably left ourselves open to the counter. Wilson then brings the ball forward. He's got Charlie Ball ahead of him. Got free in support now. Finds Sparrow. Sparrow's there. And finally we find the breakthrough for ourselves. That should have come a lot earlier in the game. And with a little bit of luck now, we can press on and actually get the result that we should have been getting from the off, because we've absolutely battered Bradford here. Got nothing for it. Nice little pass from Wilson though. Sparrow slots home well. Come on, boys. Throwing then on this right hand side. It's Brockbank to take it. Stalling a little bit. Finds Piggott, the man who made the biggest error he'll ever make. Ball over the top. The defender misses it. Charlie Ball's there. And O'Donnell just gets a hand on it to turn it past the post. Corner to come in. Cole to take. Towards the back post. O'Connor gets it clear. Piggott's going to pick it up though. Can he get the ball recycled? No. Another corner. Cole again. Again can't find anybody as Novak heads it clear. Cole again. Sparrow's there and it's just wide. Come on, lads. We deserve more than a point from this game. We got robbed in the game away at Scunthorpe. Don't get robbed at home here as well. Wood clears then. Shihab's going to pick it up. He's got plenty of passes on. Piggott to Cole. Cole goes out wide to Hughes. Hughes goes inside to Charlie Ball. That's going to be disallowed because he stood about 15 miles offside. What is that? I mean, you can see we've actually got 3 players in an offside position there. Positioning is absolutely ridiculous. And we're going to walk away from this game with a point, and we should have walked away with it with all 3. So you can say that we've already dropped 4 points this season from positions of real dominance. Like, they're not even in the game. Their goal was an own goal from Jordan Piggott, who's made an absolute howler. Well, boys, I said I hope we all have a good weekend, but that's not a good start to the bloody weekend at all, is it? That puts us out then of the promotion places at the present. Obviously, it's very, very early days. We are in the playoff places. Can't complain too much. But we should have beat Stevenage, or at least, not Stevenage, sorry, Scunthorpe. Or we should have at least got a draw there. And today, on that performance, you've got to say that we were the better side. We deserved all 3 points. But we didn't deserve it because we didn't get it, did we? It's just one of them things. Right then, folks, have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for your continued support. Really do appreciate it. See you boys and girls on Monday. Take it easy.